Motorcycle Archaeology. Oh, hello. Okay. Yes, we can do that. Sure. 125. All right. Address, yeah. Okay, we surely appreciate it. Thanks. That's a great little find. It's a 125S 1948 Harley Davidson. It's one of the lightweights that were built from 1948 to 1966. The guy wants a wiring harness. We're going to go out in the shop and we're going to build it. And once we're done with it, we're going to get out on the road and deliver it to him. I've got one of many of the NOS harnesses that we collect here at the shop. This is for the 125S. It has a rubber grommet on it. It fits on the side cover in between the cases of the engine. It acts as a moisture barrier for the wires to go through so that no water gets into the generator. We have to make that. We'll show you how we make that. Also, we have a fuse holder. We make these fuse holders. We do between 50 and 75 harnesses a day. Well, the wiring harness is packaged up and ready to go. You know, this motorcycle project is dear to my heart because this was one of the very first motorcycles that I ever owned, I ever bought. I was 11 years old. It was a 1948 125. I lived in St. Louis and we had a junkyard next to our house. I used to root around in that junkyard all the time. The fellow that operated that place, I talked him into selling it to me and he let me have it for $10. I pushed it home and I've had it ever since. I worked on that project. I learned a lot about motorcycles over the years. It got me into larger bikes, expanded into all of these American-made motorcycles that I work on today and all of the parts that I build for them today. If it wasn't for that little 125 project, I probably wouldn't be here today. We just got the project done for the 125S Harley wiring harness, and I need to run out of the shop for a little bit and go up in town to the hardware store and get a couple of bolts, and if you want to go with me, let's hop on the bike and take a spin. Pretty close to having it done. Hey Sarah, do you know if Jamie or Ray made this chain guard last night?
I think Ray did, but we all left at 3. I think he's in his office.
In the office? All right. Let me get back with you. Okay. Bye. Hey, did you make this Henderson chain guard last night, or did Jamie do it?
I did. I stayed up here late to get it wrapped up for you guys.
Okay. Well, I just needed to know because I want to take it back out to the Ark and prime it. It's time to head out on the road. This is what the show's all about. We deliver the part after we build it.
You know, this customer we're taking the part to is going to know just exactly how much of a passion you have for the motorcycle industry.
Well, you know how much I love and enjoy doing this. I've done this since I was little, you know. It started whenever I was bringing engines home to my mom and dad's house, and they'd get on me all the time about tearing engines apart in the house to see how they were made. And then I started making parts that I didn't have, and you know, that's where the reverse engineering tendencies came from. So, yeah, I love this. What man wouldn't love making parts for an antique or vintage motorcycle? Actually meeting somebody that has a rare part, it's amazing. Hey, R.C. LeBee with Motorcycle Archaeology. I've got your package here for you.
Thank you. No mailman?
Eric has a great little bike here, a little 125S 1948. It's got low numbers on it. He's also got a kind of a rare carburetor for these little bikes. The toolbox is rare for this particular motorcycle, worth anywhere up to about $200. Got the spring seat on it, got the luggage carrier on it. Eric's got a nice find here and he's doing a great job. Brought you the wiring harness. When are you going to put it on?
As soon as I possibly can. I've been working on it and putting it together, and as soon as I get some little extra spare time, I'll be more than glad to get it ready. I'm ready for it to be running.
Did you know that they made over 10,000 of the 125S's in 1948? They made at least 32,000 of them up until 1952. If you were the age of 14, you could drive one of these little 125s during that period of time. If you need more information on the 125S's and all of the little lightweights up until 1966, go to harleysingle.com.